Hey y'all, welcome to a Saturday Showdown on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bear Review. What I've got for you is a couple of Pilsners. One of them is out of the Czech Republic, and it's a Czech Pilsner 12 from Kutna, Hora. It's a 4.9% ABV. And I have reviewed this brew not too long ago. It's a delicious brew. I really enjoyed it. And I got this not too long ago. It's a Warsteiner. I'm going to challenge it against a German Pilsner, which is a 4.8% ABV. It's a Warsteiner Pilsner out of Germany. I have not found a Pilsner yet that really blows out of the water the Pilsner Urquell, the original Pilsner. The Pilsner Urquell, to me, holds the standard. In my book, it holds the standard for a Pilsner. And I've not found one that really does what it does. As far as a beer that's readily available, that you can get anywhere. Most of the time you can get the Pilsner Urquell anywhere. For a readily available Pilsner, the Pilsner Urquell is the top-notch A+ brew in my book. But these are two Pilsners. One's out of the Czech Republic and one's out of Germany, and we're going to test them head to head today in a blind taste challenge on this Saturday Showdown. Now this says Gold 12 Kutna Hora since 1573. All right, I've got a blue piece of tape on the bottom of the glass that we're going to do this one in, and this Warsteiner is from 1753, so it hasn't been around as long. But I have really enjoyed Warsteiner's brews, and we're going to see how they match head to head today on a Saturday Showdown. All right, so let's get these open. Let's try to pour them with as little head as possible so we can go ahead and get this started. Plain old bottle cap on the Kutna Hora. Pour it very gently. And it's still going to have a little head on it, but man, look at that beautiful gold brew. Dadgummit, that's pretty. Just a deep, rich gold. Beautiful. Got a nice Pilsner type aroma coming off that head. Kutna Hora. And I almost got it all off in there. I don't know. Shoot, I should have poured this one first to kind of match it because they're two different size bottles. Dadgummit. Can't think of everything all the time, y'all. I do the best I can. So the Warsteiner's not going to pour as much off in a dadgum glass. Crap. It's pretty too, but it's a lot lighter color than the Kutna Hora. And see, dadgummit, we'll just try to do the best we can. But anyway, whatever. Warsteiner German Pilsner, Kutna Hora Gold 12 Czech Pilsner. 4.9%, 4.8%. Of course, the Kutna Hora is just a little bit darker. I don't know if y'all can tell it on the camera or not, but it's obvious here that the Kutna Hora is a little bit darker. They're both beautiful. The Kutna Hora has a lot more suds coming off of it, a lot more bubbles in it than the Warsteiner, but they're still both beautiful beers. They're both beautiful. I wish I'd have poured them a little more evenly, but we do best we can. All right, so I'll take my hat off. I've got something on my hat there floating around. Take my glasses off. Now I'm going to shut my eyes. Move this out of the way. Now it's time for the Fiddle Man. Go, Fiddle Man! Alright, we're going to stop right there. I've got them mixed around. I don't know which one is which. I've got a blue piece of tape on the bottom of the Kutna Hora Czech Pilsner 12 Gold. And the Warsteiner German Pilsner, I don't have anything on the bottom of it. So I'm going to grab a hold of these bad boys here and tell y'all that these beers are for all American workers. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way just like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. I love y'all. Well, because of the way I poured it, I already know that this is a Kutna Hora. And it's a delicious Pilsner, man. It's got that bitter finish in a Pilsner that I really appreciate. It's got it. So I already know that this is a Kutna Hora, dadgummit. Alright, so this is the Warsteiner, and this is the Kutna Hora. The Warsteiner is smooth, easy, man, a chuggable, dadgum, throw it back like it ain't nobody's business brew. It does not have the sharp bitterness in the finish that I expect in a Pilsner. This one does not have it. The Warsteiner does not have it. But that does not take away from the deliciousness of this brew. It is absolutely a delicious brew. It just lacks that bitter finish. The Kutna Hora, the flavor of the brew itself is not as good as the Warsteiner in my opinion, but it has that sharp, delicious bitterness that I really enjoy in a Pilsner. This one has it and this one don't. Now, since I already know what they are, I'm going to go ahead and open my eyes. Damn it, I wish I'd have poured them a little more evenly, but since I poured the big one first like a dumbass, I was able to tell that it was a Kutna Hora. But the Kutna Hora, as far as grading it Pilsner wise, I would choose the Kutna Hora over the Warsteiner because it has that sharp, bitter finish that I really appreciate in a Pilsner. However, the Warsteiner is just so smooth, and the flavor of the beer itself is actually better than the Kutna Hora, to me. I think the body, the flavor of the body, other than it missing that bitter finish, the flavor of the body of the Warsteiner is actually better than the Kutna Hora. That bitter finish, man. All right, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how to judge this, y'all. If I'm judging it Pilsner wise, I would choose the Kutna Hora. If I'm judging it for overall flavor, I'd choose the Warsteiner. Not to take anything away from the Kutna Hora Czech Pilsner 12 Gold, it's delicious. And I love that bitter finish that it has. However, the Warsteiner is more smooth. Even though it does not have that Pilsner bitter finish that I really like, it's a smoother, better flavored beer, in my opinion. I'm going to choose the Warsteiner as far as what I would prefer personally. They're both A brews to me. They're both delicious. Wouldn't pour either one of them out. But as far as flavor, as to what I prefer, I'm going to choose the Warsteiner German Pilsner over the Kutna Hora. As far as flavor overall, If I was just choosing for Pilsner style, I would choose the Kutna Hora, but flavor overall, I'm doing a blind taste challenge, I'm going to choose the Warsteiner. Not taking anything away from either one of them. They're both delicious brews. They're both worth the money, in my opinion. They're both a little more expensive than what your average, typical domestic beer is, but they're both delicious brews. A score for both of them. And that's it for a Saturday Showdown. I kind of ruined it with pouring the big one first, but anyway, whatever. All right, y'all. That's been a Saturday Suds this week. I'll be back next week. I don't know if I'm going to have a Tuesday or not, but y'all stay tuned. Take care. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. They're both just freaking delicious to me.